Wait, hold on. Make sure this, what is this? Oh, there we go. Okay, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? Let me get all of the stuff in place just to make sure that we are live. Yeah, we had to start another one. So let me make sure that all of our things are in place. I gotta, let's see, gotta change the thumbnail. Okay. And save. And then, come on. All right. Hopefully this is the, boy, oh boy. There we go. Come on. There. Click. Let's see. All right. Save. Okay, change it saved. All right. What's up, guys? How's it going? YOLO, really? Hello, sound is good. Hey, thanks, Josh. That is, I'm glad that we can actually get somebody that is a legit sound person, because sometimes we got no sound. We got no sound here. And there really is sound. Get him, Hexa. What's up? Hello. UFO has landed. What's up, UFO to go? I love how we're literally every stream at 1.39 or like 1.41 for the last 6 days. By the way, anybody that wants to cry, you know, we got lots of cry babies. Crypto Coffee came out and showed, where is he? All right, let's see. Crypto Coffee. He just posted a thing. Lots of wrecked lately. This one is down 40%, 6% in 3 weeks. Ethereum is still down 25% all-time high. Believing in something long-term is hard, but worth it. So lots of stuff is, you know, still wrecked. I mean, we are not in any type of territory where it's, you know, that just all the altcoins are running. Yes, some coins are running, especially new coins, because people want to get into the new things, right? I had a vision that B Brand came back. Oh, Balliot. Yeah, there is no second best. Yes. Evening Hexo. This lawyer stream is epic. Yes, we will be taking a look at the old school Bitcoin law review. Tone Vays lawyer stream today. We're going to watch the entire thing. Not the whole thing today because it's 6 hours long, but we are going to be watching some of it. I don't know how much Richard's in this. About 2 hours. 2 or 3. Yeah, it looks like he's there for about 2.5. So we'll span it through, you know, a few days. But we are going to take a look at it. If you guys have never watched it, it's great. It has so many hidden gems that you're not going to want to miss it. But we're going to watch the whole thing together. You know, got to make some content. We got to be content creators here. So this is one of them. I got a lot of people, you know, you guys say it in the chat. There's some guy that was very upset, and he got quite a few likes that, you know, I don't have time to watch a 3-hour stream or 2-hour stream, Hexo. You know, do what somebody does and cut it up into, you know, don't stream for an hour, just cut it up into 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 20-minute sections. And, you know, I was trying that when I first got on, but, and we'll see. The thing is I like to just stream, right? I don't really want to edit a video. If I wanted to edit a video, and I like to interact with you guys. That's why we're here. Hold on, I gotta shut off my phone because it is going off. There we go. All right. So yeah, sounds like a snooze fest. Well, the crypto surfer, yeah. I mean, yeah. Wait, is this the car seat lawyer? No, this is the actual lawyers. The first day that Hex came out, Richard battled 3 or 4 lawyers and Tone Vays on Tone Vays' channel. A lot of people just haven't seen it. All right, and Richard he schools these lawyers on what the Howey test is, on what a security is. And it sounds like Richard did all of his homework, and these guys are kind of just, you can tell that they're haters. They don't even know how Hex works. They're like, your internet money just gets printed out of thin air and blah, blah, blah. And, but we love Bitcoin. It's like, you do realize that your money gets printed out of thin air too, right? And so does real money, right? The money called US dollar printed out of thin air. Well, how do you think that inflation works? How do you think that they're printing trillions and trillions of dollars? Well, out of thin air, right? They just say, oh, okay, we're going to print $1 trillion this month. Boom, $1 trillion. So TikTok brain, don't listen to him, Hexo. We love your streams. If you want short form content, he should make it himself. There you go. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Tap the like. Yeah, hit the like. I'm not racist, but I do have flare-ups in traffic. Is that oh, who is that? That's the comedian. I love him. Oh, I'm so bad with names on the spot. But let's go and check out what everything is doing right now, just so we can get a microscopic view of what is happening. Look at this, boys. Hex back down to 1.39. Although that's better. I saw 1.26 earlier today, so we must be getting a little pump on the prairie. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Got a little pump on the prairie right there. We're getting that MACD starting to cross back around. And sorry, I'm getting people messaging me, and I usually have to check it just in case somebody's like, your sound, Hexo. So yeah, the MACD looks actually pretty bullish. Somebody was on Twitter today quoting Nuclear Herbs, who said it might get partially where was it? Oh, here we are. Hexkin Hill, thanks for clipping out Nuclear Herbs. He says, I can see legal reason to dismiss it. I can see legal reasons to partially dismiss it. I'm struggling to find a legal basis to keep the entire case moving forward. And I think if it was a straight up denial of the motion, it would be out by now. That would be a pretty easy decision to write up. So Nuclear Herbs, our lovely lawyer of the of Hexaco, has said, hey, this is if it was a straight up denial of the of this to dismiss, probably would be out by now, right? So who knows what's happening. I'm hoping that it gets done soon. I'm hoping more than most of you guys, because I have a lot of skin in the game here, not just because of money wise, but actually subpoenas. I got my little tiny subpoenas, and it's not fun having those. I would wish they would just go away so I could have a break. The Interpol stuff, hey, I have no qualms. I don't have any part of that. Tax evasion, we don't have anything to do with that. But with the at the SEC case and the Hexkins getting subpoenaed, it sucks, right? So maybe we get people always ask me, when is it going to get dismissed? Who knows if it's going to get dismissed? If it, they said 60 to 90 days is on average how long it usually takes. And, we had a holiday season come around. So I'm guessing 90 to 120 days, just because, you know how the government works. It doesn't in the holiday season. So, and it's funny because Elon Musk and Vivek, I can't remember which one posted this, but they were stating that that one of their lawyers had to go into the SEC office in Washington, D.C. A few months ago or whatever, and they didn't even know where the lights were in the office in Washington, D.C. This was like the head of the SEC, one of the heads, excuse me, and didn't even know how to turn on the lights because they literally don't come into the office. These people are just never there. So, obviously judges are probably there every day, but yeah, so we're battling against those guys. Hex is underperforming in some of the most bullish pro-crypto environment. Well, again, I don't know how, lots of things are down. This is another one, down 46%. So I think that you're looking at things that are pumping, and you go, why isn't my thing pumping? But really, it's a small fraction of those that are pumping, and so you think that they're all pumping because yours isn't, right? I mean, if you took it 3 weeks ago, we were at 3 cents for PHEX and like 1 cent, well, almost 1 cent, right? It was like 0.00, well, it was a half a penny, maybe a little bit more than a half a penny for HEX. So, I mean, sure. This, complaining on the internet on stream is going to do nothing for your bags, man. Really isn't. Does nothing other than, brings everybody else down in the face of adversity. How are you? Are you a man, or are you somebody that's going to go, right? Did Trump get into office by just all of the people complaining and crying on the internet all the time? No, people were behind him for 4 years, and finally he got into office. Big up the Kong. Yeah, see you, Adam. Hey, Kong, thank you for the $2. Let's see. What does it say? Howdy, bros. What's up? So yeah, I mean, just, crying about it on the internet, it's not going to do anything. Lastly, before we start the thing, if you guys want, you can go subscribe over here. We are on the 15th. All of these people are now on the picker wheel, and one project will be picked, and we'll put in half of the money that we get. So right now it's $10 a month, so there's $110. So we'll put in $55 into the project that person picked. So we're gonna do it on a picker wheel, and let's say it goes, and it's the name is Betty, and he wins. I will go to him and I'll say, hey, what project do you want me to put $55 in? We'll put it on stream, and we'll put it on the thing, and then we'll check in on it every week or so and see how much money we either lost or that we've won. So maybe the $55 turns out to be $1,000, and you can be like, wow, that one's really gone up. Or you can say, well, that $55 is wrecked after a few months. So it'll be just something fun that we can do. And yeah, just go subscribe over on my Twitter account, and it's right here. I think you have to press up here or something to subscribe. And yeah, so there you go. Other than that, we got Bitcoin going at all-time highs again. I don't think it's at all-time highs, but it's $102,200. What is the all-time high for it? All-time high is 108. Dang, 108,000. So it is flipping back around. MACD's flipping back around. RSI is flipping back around. So it is doing pretty good. ETH US dollar on Bitstamp. Well, for some reason it does. This is Richard's, or not Richard's, the OA or the sacrifice wallets amount. So it never, for some reason, this is some crazy resistance right here. So there you go. All-time high is at $4,800. So still down, what, 23% from all-time highs. So all the people crying, we're not at all-time highs. A lot of stuff is not, okay? Cardano is still not at all-time highs. Let's go check it just so you can see for yourself that Cardano is not at all-time highs. All right, that is not the full thing, I don't think. Is it? Well, maybe it is. All right, but still. Okay, so all-time highs, $3.18 for Cardano. Currently, it's at $1.10. Okay, so it is not at all-time highs. XRP is still, after 7 years, not at all-time highs. Look, $3.32. It's at $2.41. Still not at all-time highs. Now, I'm not trying to say these things haven't done really well. They've done awesome. I'm not trying to, these things suck. Trust me, right now, it is not fun. Okay, pain. We are in pain mode fully. Not fun mode. It is not the greatest of time here in Hexland, being where we're at and just completely decimated after however many years. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say, put it into perspective. When these things run, they run really fast, they run really hard, and then they come back down. I mean, look at this. These are weekly candles. Look at how fast and how many weeks you could have been. You should have been in XRP. Look, from here to here was 91 days, and it was 7,877% in 3 months. So if you weren't in here for 3 months, guess what? You lost out on a 78x, right? And same with here. Then let's see how many weeks this is. People think that we're going to get like a 6-month bear or a bull market, or that's a full year. There you go. Full year bull market for XRP. But look how much choppiness they had to go through. And then guess what? Death for the next, however long, 7 years. Let's see. 96% down. 7 years it took them to get back, and they're still not at all-time highs. Okay? So again, don't get all worked up. If you believe in the thing, if you believe that Hex will still be here in 5 years, 10 years, this isn't the time to panic. This isn't the time. I mean, you can sell whenever you want, but if you're panic selling and stuff like that, you're probably going to be hurting later in life, because you're going to look back and be like, dang, dude, this thing runs, look how many weeks out of the year it actually ran. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about 5 weeks right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you had about a month and a half or 2 months, and then another month. So 3 months it actually ran in this huge bull market. Like, you got huge green candles. And just imagine right here, you weren't in. You sold right here because it was just taking too much time. I mean, look at this downturn that they had. Another 95% dip. They did a 95% dip, came up, didn't hit all-time new highs, went choppy for quite a while, because these are weekly candles. 826 days, almost, or more than 2 years, it did choppy candles. And then, what did we say? 3 months? For 3 months, you just got huge green candles. That's what I'm expecting in HEX, and that's what I'm expecting in Pulse Chain. You're just, if you're selling now, just sell. Stop crying on the internet. But if you know what you're invested in, for me, it's dollar cost averaging in, because it's like, dude, I know that this thing will run at some point. I'm not saying when. I have no idea when. I don't know when it'll blow up. The SEC case could go to trial. We could get another 50% dip. We could get Interpol. Richard gets arrested. Stuff like that. It all could happen. We could get another 80-90% dip. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you believe in the thing, that it's not a security, that it's not you can't, it's completely decentralized, then what does it matter, right? In the long run, will this thing continue to work? Yes. Now, will the price go up? I have no idea, but I'm hoping that it will. Let's scroll down. Stupid selling right now. Trump in office in 2 weeks. Bull market not even started. True acid thunder. Yeah, but XRP is different. Okay. Okay, how is XRP different? How is X? You mean XRP is completely centralized, and the foundation dumps on your head every month to pay for the bills for their company? Yeah, I guess it's different. You're right, it is different. All right, let's get on to it.
We're waiting for him to come on. Somebody in the troll box has referred to me.
By the way, they keep calling the chat the troll box because they just get trolled the whole time because they're such goofs. They're the biggest goofs.
As a suck puppet, and I don't know what that means. Can you?
Sure.
What's a suck
puppet?
It said suck puppet.
The person that called you that doesn't know what a sock puppet is. So a sock puppet is like an anonymous troll that you pay to defend your opinion.
No, it says suck puppet. It's very clear.
Yeah, I know, but a sock puppet is an anonymous.
All right, hold on. Let's go up to Richard's part. It's better. A sock puppet. A sock puppet. Let me explain to you what a sock puppet is. Come on. We got the. Oh my gosh, we got 1998 internet.
No one seems to know this, but Amazon
please stop. We got 1998 internet going on. We got net zero performing here.
I don't know what that means. Can you?
All right, here we go. Let's scroll through it. Smoke it up, bro. Hexo is a Hex legend. Thank you. Trollbox is from Poloniex. Oh, okay. That's right. I remember when sock puppet coin. A suck puppet. Yeah, a suck puppet. What is going on here?
He argued with you initially, but then he listened to what we had to say, which was great.
I'm just curious, while we're waiting for him to come on, somebody in the troll box has referred to me as a suck puppet, and I don't know what that means. Can you?
Sure.
What's a suck puppet?
Sock puppet.
It said suck puppet.
The person that called you that doesn't know what a sock puppet is.
Yeah, Tone is extremely hard to listen to. Sorry, I'm gonna mute it because every time I try to go forward, it's only about a minute away, so we'll just mute it until Richard's on. Yeah, I mean, these guys. So Jason, I believe, is he's actually a prosecutor and a defender, so he does both for securities. I think he was. I can't remember exactly what he's big for. I think it was there was a case that he did. I can't remember what the case was. But then the other two, there's Sasha Hodder, who's on here, but she leaves before Richard starts. Great, it's not even gonna go. Is this real right now? Come on. I don't know why my internet's like that. Yeah, install an ad blocker, you caveman. Well, I did have an ad blocker on. I do have uBlock on. The thing is it wasn't running with uBlock because I thought I was doing this before. I think it's just my internet or this old ass PC that I have that's trying to just really like, please, please stop breaking. We watch videos. So I think that it might be that. Let's close out some of these tabs. Maybe we get a little bit of faster update. But yeah, oh man, are we not going to be able to watch it? That would suck. All right, let's see. Man, this lawyer debate did not age well. Richard gets rocked by the SEC and now will be arrested in the next year or so. Pfft. PD, I don't know if you've watched it, man. You must not have watched it because they don't rock him at all. Actually, not the complete opposite of rocking him. But, you know, nice cope there. I don't know why you're a pro crypto lawyer that doesn't know what they're talking about. Literally, one of them doesn't know what they're talking about. My 3 favorite HEX YouTubers. You think we get a high chance of getting a dismissal? Well, we talked about it earlier. I mean, there's I would say a 20 or 30% chance that it gets dismissed. Probably a 50 or 60% chance that it gets a partial dismiss. And then, you know, the rest of it is. Now, if it doesn't get dismissed, is that a bad thing? No, I think that going to trial is just as good. It just is going to take long, right? It might take longer. I would rather it go to trial than we get a case dismissed, but then without prejudice, which means that they can just open up another case against Richard Hart. That would suck, right? That would be not what we want because then they could just open up a case in 6 months. And yeah, great. Gosh dang it. There we go. A sock puppet.
Okay, it doesn't even phase them. Like it didn't happen, right? So what's the only other thing that could work? And this is the idea I came up with as a business person, as a marketing person that's done millions and millions of dollars of commerce with people happy to hand over their money, happy with the product they got. If you want these people to stop getting scammed by Ponzi schemes, you have to get their money out of their hands before they give it to the Ponzi scheme. It's really that simple. If you can't get the law enforcement guys to prevent it from happening, and you can't get them to stop it from happening, then you have to be like a bacteria and compete for the same resources that those things feed on, and then starve them of those resources because you're advertising in the same method that they're advertising. You're advertising a cryptocurrency, which is what they advertise, except theirs is fake. It doesn't actually exist. We've got real cryptocurrencies that do really exist and did really go from 15 cents to $1,500 in 2.5 years if you traded on Kraken. If you bought at the ICO price instead, you only got a 4,300 return because it didn't wick down.
Uh-oh. Gosh dang it. I don't know what's going on here. It's like we're running at 360p in my computer. Well, that's as high as you can go with Tone Vays over here. All right, I'll have to download the video or something, and we'll check it out tomorrow. Hexo is the real Richard True. Is this Hexaco meeting? Not yet. SEC are going to drop all cases, probably according to Paul Barron. That, and then there's that too, right? We got the SEC just getting gutted, and then they don't have enough money to actually do anything. That would be one big thing, right? Like just if the SEC gets gutted and they don't have enough money to do any of these cases that actually matter, like the thing is there's a pretty high price tag on this. They think that they can win because they see $1 billion that we're sacrificing. They go, all right, we see $1 billion right here that we can get, or at least 100 million or something. You know, they think that they can win. I think that they thought it was going to be an easy win for them. But again, they don't. Yeah, I mean, good luck. Richard seems to have taken all precautions before this, and that's that's why I wanted to show you guys this, because this was on the day that Hex launched, and he did a 3-hour stream with these guys, and it really showed that he took the time before he even launched Hex to understand the law, to understand what Hex, or not understand Hex, but understand the securities law and the Howey test before he even launched Hex. So, you know, everybody thinking that like, oh, it's an afterthought that Richard, that Richard came up with this securities thing and the Howey test and stuff like that. No, I think that he knew what it was before, obviously, and he didn't, he wasn't just caught off guard by like, oh my gosh, maybe now we're a security. No, I think that he already took the time to figure it out beforehand, and he goes over that in this video, and I'll have to download the video tomorrow or something. We can watch it. What's the name of this video? It's Bitcoin Law Review Is HEX a Scam with Richard Hart, and it's on Tone Vays' channel. I actually downloaded it on my other computer, but I just will have to bring it up here. It's not a billion. That's 1 billion can become 10 billion soon. The SEC won't get a cheeseburger out of this lawsuit. Let's hope not. Maybe Richard Hart is the friends we made along the way. Yeah. They need a case, which they don't have. Exactly. We are all RH. Yes. Hexo is the real Richard and the real Satoshi. Yeah, I don't want to be real Richard right now. Not with all the craziness going on. And that's one of the reasons Richard is fighting some of these, these goofs that are in our government, right? He's fighting. I know that people want to, it's a meme that he's fighting for our freedom of speech and our freedom to, for movement and stuff like that. But really, if you think about it, he is kind of fighting for our freedom of speech. If you believe in blockchains, and blockchains are a way to transact, and you think that you can post anything that you want on a blockchain, and they want to take that right away from you, well, guess what? That's your freedom of speech. If I wanted to post the Bible, which I think there is on Pulse Chain, somebody has posted it. Well, guess what? You could do that, but now they want to take that away because they don't like that somebody made some money. That's pretty crazy to me. So, there should be no trying to stop any type of freedom of speech, right? I don't think I'm like a purist on that, where it's like, no, you don't try to stop anybody's, which is funny because, that they're trying to stop my freedom of speech by subpoenaing me and by, doing the chilling effect. It's one of the reasons why I decided to start streaming again, because it's like, dude, you're not going to stop me from talking about Hex, okay, or from the things that I like or that I'm supporting, because that's literally you infringing on my rights. It compelled me a little bit more to start streaming. I know some people are like, oh, I'm not going to talk about it anymore because Richard has this or the subpoenas are doing this and it's crazy and I don't want to have one, and I get it. I totally understand it. I'm not trying to say that you should all stream and that it's not scary at sometimes. I'm not saying that. It's rough. But for me, I actually went in the military for that reason. One of the reasons is that, I love America and what it stands for, and I'm not going to let the government just push me around and tell me what I can do, especially when they're my God-given rights. All right? So let's see. This video is why Tone loaded up the gank squad and came after all. All right, it's true. Tone Vays, the name changer. Yeah, all the FUD clear out. What's this, Johnny? Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh gosh. Yeah, the ads work real great. They load straight up.
So while Tone pretends to be able to predict price,
this is a good one too.
Pretends to be good at things so that he charges you for them. I charge you for nothing. I offer better price calls than he does, and I offer better performance than he does. And I don't delete my calls. He may not either. So just go and look them up historically. I called the 20K Christmas when the price was 4K. I called short at 19K. You can go verify this. He was wrecked the entire way. Okay. Now, about giving people money. You can give him money on your credit card, on your PayPal, on your Bitcoin, anyway, because he's broke and he needs your money. I don't need your money. I retired in 2003. I give you free price calls, free chat, now free tokens, free self-help books. You can't pay me money. You don't know my Bitcoin address. You can't pay me credit card. I don't have any shopping cart where you could possibly pay me. So to be called a scammer by this guy that will do anything he can to make money, when I do everything for free as a retired serial entrepreneur, is absurd to me. Now, while he talks about crypto and pretends he knows what it's about, I'm actually building it. I'm actually designing it. When I first got into Bitcoin, it was free, and I mined it for free. And that's why.
Oh, stupid freaking thing, dude. I don't know what's going on. If anybody wants to tell me what's going on, please. But there you go. I don't know. That good rebuttal by RH, or not a rebuttal, but came out of the gate swinging. Hexo, will you turn the SEC subpoena into an NFT? Well, it has my name on it and my address. So probably not. Hey, Hex, I'm going to give you $2, January 2025, and we're watching Tone Vays clips. LMAFO. Yeah. Well, what else do you guys want? What else do you guys want from me? Okay, this is a daily stream. We can't talk. You want to talk about price? Well, there we go. Are we going to get a green day? Wake me up. Well, maybe. Can we get a green day, boys? I think it ends in 30 minutes. That'd be pretty nice. Like I said, remember when I told you guys a couple of weeks ago that we're just going to get some chop here before we get a dismissal or a continuance on the case? That's what I think that we see right here. Just a chop right here. That's all we're going to get. Because it's so back and forth right now. People are... And the people that say that we're going to get a dismissal, the chart speaks for itself, all right? People saying that, they don't know. It's all up in the air. What were you in the military? What was I? I was a 0331 machine gunner. That was my job. No, I love it. It's just the irony. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I get it. It is quite funny. But the thing is I don't think a lot of newer people that got in, probably 2021, 22, have seen Tone. They don't even know who Tone Vays is. It's good to go back and kind of show people like, dude, this is who we're battling. Richard was battling 3 lawyers and Tone Vays, and maybe even 4 at some point, on why Hex wasn't a security right from the gate, literally the day it came out. So, yeah, what was I? I was in the Marines, and I was a machine gunner. Please pump it tomorrow. Yes, Interpol hacked your computer. Well, somebody's been trying to hack my computer, so I don't even know. I have to reset my password once a week because somebody keeps trying to hack my my email address. Now, I don't know what's going on there. Please press the turn off gay button. That'll fix it. Yeah, I've been trying to turn it off, but, it's stuck on a part of my back that I can't get it off. Maybe I'll ask my boyfriend, too. OMG, RH destroys Tone. Yes. Oh, the good old days. Yeah, he bodies him. Hexo's beard is softer than it looks. I don't know about that. It's pretty, it's wiry. I would say it's wiry. Crack on funny as F these Tone Vays. Royal Marines is supreme. Oh, well, I don't know about Royal Marines. Now, we're talking about the UK. I don't know. They're probably fed with beans and toast, so I'm not entirely sure that they're supreme. Tone is the lifetime Bitcoin guy, right? Yeah, I don't even know if he promotes Bitcoin anymore, honestly. I think that he's carnivore. He doesn't even talk about Bitcoin, I don't think. Look. Week 1, diving into the 101 day underwater challenge. What the hell is he even talking about? I guess Tone Vays turned into a fish. Trump's cabinet picks, the good, the bad, and the neocon ugly. So Syria has fallen. Doesn't look like does he stream anymore? Yeah, it doesn't look like he even streams anymore. Look, dude. He gets no views. Nobody cares. He's the cringiest dude ever. No views. So there's a reason, right? Is active finance and trading as well. I remember Tone Vays didn't even want to use Bitcoin how it was. He would buy Bitcoin. I forgot how he would buy Bitcoin. But it wasn't even on a Coinbase or anything. He would buy it like an ETF. It wasn't an ETF at the time. It was something. It was he would buy it on the stock market. And I don't remember why he had to do it, but it was just pretty cringe. Watched him for a long time, unfortunately. Tone Vays washes windscreens in New York now? Probably. Tone is fighting to stay relevant. Yeah, did you catch my comment about my pick for the coin buy wheel tornado cash? yeah, we're not gonna buy any tornado cash. No thanks. No thanks. I'm gonna have to pass on the torn. No thanks. That's where the SEC or the FBI will be at my house, tearing my house apart if that's the coin pick. He also didn't sleep for 2 days before this debate. Yeah, that's what he says. He said he was Richard didn't. He said he was up for 48 hours before he did this stream with the
attention when you disprove it.
I really wish this would work, but I'll have to just download it and then we'll just watch it on here. Okay, let's see. GBT, that's what it was. GBTC. How do you buy GBTC? It was on the stock market, wasn't it? Hexa, what's up, Matt Coiner? Remember Tone Vays' scam series? He picked a coin every week to slag off. Yeah. And I think Richard won the scammer of the year of 2021, I believe. Yeah, which was hilarious because that's when Hex did the absolutely best. It's like, oh, you're crying about the coin that did 10,000x, huh? Upgrade your Wi-Fi. Well, that's the thing. I am hooked in. I'm hooked in, boys. I don't know what's going on. I think it's like it's got to be something with the computer at this point, but maybe it is Wi-Fi. I don't know. Like baby shib. Yeah, watch Richard walk up on the pulse and pulse-like chart and let weak hands get caught off guard like he did with Hex. I mean, Cryptomania, that's kind of what and I don't think that Richard's going to pump it, but I know people that have millions of dollars in the Hex ecosystem and that sold at 30 and 40 cents. Not me. I wish it was me. I wish that was me. Because then I wouldn't be finding a job right now. But no, little old Hexo, the dummy boy that he is, had no liquid Hex to sell at that point. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. That people just start buying, the craze goes crazy, and I mean, dismissal of the case. Can you imagine what the price will be, or just a case finishes at the end? Let's say a year from now, the case is gone. And let's say it goes to trial, but a year from now, it's like, okay, yeah, they're not going to win this. Can you imagine what will happen? Pause the corn download? Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I do have. Okay, I was going to see if I had Steam running. If it was downloading something. Let's see. Hex is not a scam. You can still buy it. Yeah, it's weird. Your stream is fine. It's not dropping frames, so it must be YouTube bitching about the ad blocker or the browser. Well, it's not the ad blocker because I have the ad blocker turned off on YouTube. So I don't know. It is weird though, right? Because here, I usually use uBlock and I don't have it turned on. Maybe I have to get rid of it completely. But I turned it off for this site. Scams or rug pulls or honeypots. Yeah, remember all the people who said Pulse will not launch. True. There was a lot of people that said, remember, I mean, yeah, Hex won't launch. Pulse won't launch. We got a lot of people that, they doubt Richard Hart, and then they kind of eat their words. Actually, they don't say anything when it does launch other than it's a scam, right? And these guys, Tone Vays is the worst because other than Bitcoin, everything else is a scam. He even thinks Ethereum is a scam, guys. For what reason? I mean, you'd have to ask him, but I think he even says that Ethereum is a scam in this video. And it's like, dude, you gotta update your worldview, right? Wish I didn't get FOMO listening to the Hexkins versus Hold a Bitcoin, but I know for sure I'm in the right place. Well, I guess, man. I don't know what you mean, but it depends on when you bought for sure. Yeah, I mean, that you can't blame it on anybody else. This is the thing. You got to start taking some responsibility for your own purchases, right? This person told me to get in. It's like, you hit the buy button. None of us hit the buy button, all right? With take some responsibility. I just took responsibility for not selling at 40 or 30 or 40 cents, right? I'm not saying, oh, Hexikins were telling me that it was going up to $1, which everybody thought it was going up to $1. I wasn't blaming it on, not Tone Vays. I wasn't blaming it on Maddie, Toby Wan, Hex Kong for telling me it's going to go to $1. Not that they did. I don't know if they did. I'm just saying, like, you got to take some responsibility, man. You got to be like, all right, I didn't sell it 30 or 40 cents. I bought it for 30 or 40 cents. I bought it 10 cents. It's your responsibility. That's decentralized. You know, you hit the Uniswap, ETHEX.com. You click the buy. You know, you can't say, I wish I wouldn't have listened to little Hexo boy. Like, I get it. You want to put the blame on somebody else, but it was ultimately you, man. I'm here for the tech. Yeah. Do you believe the PDI narrative and the Hyperloop thing? I'm already in. Just want to know your opinion. I hope. Congratulations on 15,000. Hey, thank you, Derek Daniel. Yeah, if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, we just hit 15,000. For PDI, the pegging, if that's what you're talking about, which I'm guessing. I hope that it pegs. I honestly have no idea. I don't keep up with it enough. There's a lot of like, if you have a bag of something, you're obviously gonna want it to work, right? And so, yeah, I have a bag too. I mean, I've shown it on here. Somebody gave me 200,000 PDI. Do I want it to peg? Of course I want it to peg. If it pegged today, I would be extremely happy. And then where would that money go? Probably into the 4 core coins and all of the other coins that were in here. And I get it. Unfortunately, it's almost like a 15-year stake to me. It's a big Hail Mary for me, in my opinion. But if it plays out and it pans out just like a 15-year stake, dude, sitting very well if it does play out. So, yeah, I want it to happen for my own personal gain, for all the gains of Hex, for all the gains of Pulse, all of that. Do I think that it's going to happen? I think it's a kind of a Hail Mary. I think that it's a 20-30% chance that it ever does that, that Richard wants that to happen. Now, there's people in this community that are 95% sure, and they'll hate on me because I'm 20%, and fair enough. I'm just not I'm not in it as much as some of these other guys, and some of these other guys, they bought it the crazy lows and they really want it to go because they've got 200 million PDI, right? And when it pegs, they get $200 million. That would be pretty cool. If it pegs, it will be huge for all coins. Also for the bear market, it would keep the liquidity in the ecosystem. True. Hex Kong, or it will never. Oh, okay, let's see. The FOMO is real. Let me scroll up. The same problem that said it wouldn't launch changed tune to it never launched. It's just an ETH copy. Yes, yeah. There's like, oh, it's just an ETH copy. Who cares, right? Yeah. All these guys, there's goofs everywhere, right? That's what it is. Everybody's just they're gonna hate. They didn't get in. They're mad, and whatever. Or they're mad that they bought. Richard Hart and Tone Vays will come together and make a new coin for the next sacrifice. Let's hope not, because I don't think Tone Vays is that intelligent. Use Brave browser. No YouTube ads by default without using ad blocker. All right, I'll set up Brave browser tonight. You might find Vays at the Blue Oyster Bar if you want more Bitcoin love talk. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm guessing I can think about probably what a Blue Oyster Bar is, and yeah. Are you planning on streaming nonstop until the potential case dismissal? I'm just planning on streaming to bring back some good vibes, because everybody's like, dude, Hexo, you got to stream so we can get some good vibes in the community. Hopefully that brings it back. I don't know. So I'm trying to do it daily. By the way, Sundays will be like our over on Twitter. I do a Twitter space. Yesterday I did a Twitter space, so if you didn't see me on YouTube, that's where I was. I think that doing that once a week to kind of like talk to you guys like with your voices instead of just like typing, it helps a little bit better. And yesterday we had a really good space. We had Gary, we had our Funding Jim, we had Mixed Cryptos or Mixed Gem Cryptos, I think, and Maddie, really good people to talk to. And I get, and Gary kind of brought this up where it's like, Hexo, don't get too cynical with all of the things that have happened, and I do get really cynical. Like, everybody's trying to steal money from each other. That's where my mind goes. But then you talk to these people in real life and you realize, okay, they're just people. Some people make mistakes. Some people get, they're not trying. Everybody thinks that they're trying to be a good person, right? Every single person. Then I don't think that anybody, well, okay, there are people out there that'll try to just steal your money. But I think most people are trying to do good. And even Steph, okay? Even Steph. I might not like what he put out. I don't think that you should get into what he put out, but I think that he was probably trying to put something out that he thought, okay, he put some thought into it, right? It just didn't pan out. The game theory didn't pan out. Now, do I think that we should meme him? Yes. I think that memeing somebody, especially if they lost people's money, is a great idea. Look, I was memeing Richard Hart before the Pulse Chain. Remember when Pulse Chain Sacrifice came out? And then 3 years went on or 2 years went on or whatever, however long it was. It was like I was memeing Richard too, So I think that memes, great way to get out some of your frustration. Actually attacking them or being mad at them. Like, just don't put your money in it. All right. Like, I didn't put my money into Steph's project. If Steph project had 6 years or a year of going good and it looked like it just had a pullback and it was going to go up a little bit more or something, maybe I'd put some in. But, I'm good with Richard Hart coins, obviously, right now. Simple Jack? Who called me Simple Jack? I don't know if somebody hit me with the Simple Jack. 1% crypto, thank you for the $5. The Financial Summit Trading with the Pros is Tone Vays' Bitcoin channel. He's a gangster in a leather jacket. Now, no. Financial Summit Trading with Crypto Pros. Okay. Financial Summit. Oh gosh. Oh god. Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay, he is getting views. Here we go. Financial. Okay. Well, he doesn't even have very many. That's crazy. Oh gosh. Let's see what he shows. Blowfin exchange. No KYC, boys. Claim $30,000 on BitGet. Dang. No KYC. Look at this. This guy. Look how many. I mean, this guy that is pro Bitcoin. How to blockbox trading bots absolutely free. Goodness. All right. I mean, people need to make money, obviously. I just think it's funny that somebody that's such a pro Bitcoin guy leads you to the slaughter of getting into getting some of these exchanges, because he can make money off of each exchange or each trade that you do. I mean, that's what Bybit is, right? Bybit. I don't know what BitGet is. Blowfin's probably. I mean, these are all exchanges. So funny, hilarious. Thank you for the $5. 1% crypto. People will see eventually. True. Hexo equals P-die whale. I don't know about whale. P-die did peg. It pegged to P-hex. Yeah, it looks like it right now, right? I think it's because the VCs and Bitcoin whales couldn't have got in early. True. If it pegs, will be huge for all coins. Also for the bear market, it would keep the liquidity in the if it pegs. Yeah. Hexo, seems like the SEC wants to peg you because they keep sending you subpoenas. Yeah, I know, dude. Trust me, I know. Like, get off my back, bros. Get off my back. Like, I don't know what they want from me. Like, I've never exchanged anything with Richard Hart. I've never given him anything. I've never taken anything from him except for advice. Right? Like, and all of you got the same advice as me. It's not like I got some private advice. Again, if he told me, hey, Hexo, you should sell at 40 cents, I wouldn't be getting a job here. Okay? I would be living in the Bahamas. I would not be streaming for the $10 that I get every stream. All right? I'd be living my life. But no. Little Hexo didn't get nothing from Richard Hart. So all these guys crying, or the SEC guys crying. Like, dude, just look how I live, man. Another shitcoin. It's like, here we go again, another rug pull. Oh, yeah. I've been feeling really cynical as well. It's like, here we go again, another rug pull, another shitcoin. Yeah, I know. That's how I felt. And I shouldn't feel like that. And I'm guessing that's probably how, you know, Tone Vays, as much as I dislike him as a person, that's probably how he is anyway, just because he's seen so many rug pulls and so many things that have died. So, you know, throw a dart at a dartboard, and guess what? You're probably going to hit something like a scam, a rug pull, or anything. I mean, we deal with that here in Hex land or Pulse Chain land ourselves. So I get it. I understand why he's probably cynical, why he's like that. He's probably been in Bitcoin for longer than I have. And, well, I know he has. I got it in 2016, and I'm pretty sure he got it in like 2014 or earlier. So the road to hell is paved with good intentions. True. Another reloading scheme? Exactly, yeah. Let's see. Subdarage, yeah. The crazy part is that we had good actor from the start, but we waste time defending bad actors. True. Memeing him is acceptable. Thank you. But man, why did RH buy ETH at $3,700 or whatever? Well, who knows, man? I have no idea how it even is tracked. Did it go into an exchange? What if it went into an exchange? How do you know he didn't trade it right then? I honestly don't know how people are tracking it, other than look into RH. And if that went into an exchange, or if it's in a wallet, then sure. But I don't know, man. We don't even know if it's Richard that owns it, right? And maybe he had to get rid of it, you know, in Tether or whatever he was in. I think it was DAI, because maybe they were gonna shut it off. They were gonna do some crazy, because he was the top DAI holder. So all they had to do, I mean, you've seen it with Tether, where they're just coming after people and freezing their accounts, their Tether, and then you can't transact with it. Well, that would have been even worse, right? They can't freeze the Ethereum that he has, it doesn't look like. And I mean, unless they want to really mess with their protocol. So I think that you would want to trade it into ETH before it gets frozen. Maybe he was like, okay, if these guys, you know, maybe he got wind of, if you don't move your PDAI out of here, guess what? We're going to freeze it. Or maybe he saw something that was going to freeze it, and he's like, dude, I'm getting out of stable coins. I'm just going to go in with this ETH. And, you know, I mean, how much or ETH did he collect in Hex? I mean, right here, when we're watching this Richard Hart versus Tone Vays, oh, this isn't it. The video that I was going to show you guys today, this one. They say 13,000 ETH right here, and he, you know, it was probably the first 6 or 10 hours of the Hex launch. So 13,000 ETH right then. Like, he's got 13,000 ETH from there. I mean, I don't know if he has it, but somebody has it, right? So he's probably already got a lot. I mean, he could, and it was at like $150 right here. Now it's up to 4,000. So again, it probably doesn't really make a dent into his, you know, losing however much money. Let's see what it is. I'll look into RH. $14 million. I mean, it's crazy amounts to you and me, right? Like, this is money that I could live the rest of my life off of, type of money. But if you've got this much, plus you've got the adoption amplifier amount of Ethereum saying that it's all his or whatever, that's over $1 billion. 14 million bucks ain't nothing, dude. It's like, man, okay, you know. So and it's better that you lose a little bit than they freeze it and you lose all of it, right? And so I'm not saying that that was gonna happen. I'm just, you know, I'm speculating here that maybe they were he heard it or something like that, and he just wanted to be like, dude, I'm not gonna keep in a stable coin that can get shut down at any point, in a centralized stable coin that they can just shut down. I'll just buy ETH and, you know, park it there for a while. Heaven Gate is real. The ultimate judgment will come to us all. Okay, Kodiopoly. What? Did you get blocked by RH in 2018 for memeing Richard about when launched? No, I got blocked. I'll show you guys. Should I show you guys? Because I don't want to. I don't have any like crazy messages with him. I just don't want to be like. Let's see, Richard Hart. Oh yeah, here we go. So there was a guy named Ugly Old Goat that would hate on him. That would hate on Richard. But This is what I got blocked for in 2018. When Bitcoin hex. And then all of the you guys want to see all the messages? That's about all of our messages. Done, thanks, done, thanks. This guy's asking to be unblocked, done, thanks. Asking to be unblocked, done. Can you unblock, blah, 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 done. Obviously, yeah, we got lots of interactions. Lots of interactions between me and Richard. Oh, thank you, let me see, Hex Kong, let's see. Thank you for the $5. OG Hexkins that never shilled shitcoins, looking at what Hex has become. Yes, we're like, well, actually, yeah, we're above all of that. We're above all of that. I see it. Well, if my hair gets rugged, I will also be paranoid. Hair gets rugged. Yeah, I'm on that game. Look at what Hex has done to me. My hair is becoming rugged at right now. Hex to the moon. RH is the goat. Yeah, magic carpet ride soon. Richard called shitcoins being built in Pulse. Wait, having DAI is not safe. Well, I mean, it is right now, right? But also Tether was safe for a while too. And then guess what? They started freezing it right out of the blue. USDC. Same. They can freeze you the Tether. So I'm not saying that they can do that with DAI. I'm just saying that maybe he was just taking some precautions. Plus, DAI is one of those protocols that it's either $1 or it's zero, right? I can't remember which video he talks about it in, but leaving your money in these these stable coins, they don't just go like, oh, it's down 20% today to 80 cents and it's just going to recover. No, it's $1, around $1.99.9 cents, 99.88 cents, and then it goes to $1, 0.01, something like that. Like it does this. But if it starts getting depegged and stuff like that, it goes to zero. These things do. So maybe he, there's lots of different speculation of why he got into ETH, and maybe it's just a bad trade. Who knows? I have no idea. Oh, let's see. Nope, half. You think the clout chasers aren't looking at that like hawks? Oh, what's that? Hexo is the voice of Hex. Well, I don't know about that, Shadrach. I don't know. Clearly a paid shield. Yeah. Yeah. And that's me asking to be unblocked. Yeah. I helped. If somebody asked me, I was like, all right, yeah, I'll go. Especially if I was following you and I was like, dude, this guy's a pro Hexican. Can you please unblock him? There are some people that I probably shouldn't have asked him, but I tried to be the guy to like, hey, Rich, can you unblock him? Can you unblock this guy? Can you unblock this guy? And it was just like over and over and over and over again. And there was just like, that's where clearly a paid shill. Yeah. He got blocked for the November speculation. LOL. Yeah. It was the when Bitcoin hex. And then I got wrecked on that. According to Sami, though, we should all go to Bitcoin and USD if we get rich. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you want, sure. I don't know about that. I'm gonna buy USDC. Well, not USDC, USD with it, right? RH took any DAI to the ETH trade at the time because there was possibility of those DAIs getting locked because founder or the foundation was changing the way it operates, making it USDT alike, centralized. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought that there's a chance that you could start freezing people's money, especially if you don't want them. And he was the top person owning DAI at the time, so there was probably a lot of eyes. I remember everybody was talking about it. The top owner is the sacrifice wallet of Pulse Chain. And so it probably had a lot of eyes on it. It was like, okay, let's get this out of here. Let's just buy ETH with it. They ain't going to stop that. Hi, the X walk and talk stream was cool. If you set up a weekly time for the walk and talk, I'd walk and listen. Okay, cool. Yeah, Coin Critic. Yeah, I was probably out of breath for some of it because I get people like either walking by me, and I'm like trying to mute it. And I'm like, walking really fast past them. Because they think that I'm a strange fellow just walking with my phone like, oh yeah, and then Bitcoin, this Richard Hart guy, They're like, what the heck is the matter with this fella? You know. Let's see. Okay. But Bitcoin and USD, I mean, sure. If you get rich, what else are you gonna put it into other than ETH? But I mean, if you want something more stable, yeah, Bitcoin and USD, man. Let's see. He got blocked for November. Okay, let's see. Oh, the November speculation of 11/18. No, I didn't get blocked, but Richard did tell me it was really stupid of me to do it while I was in the UK. He was like, I remember I was talking to him. I was like, yeah, you know, Twitter's hilarious. And he's like, did you hear all this stuff about Pulse Chain coming out in November or whatever, November 18th? And this was November 20th or something like that. I was like, yeah. Yeah, what about it? And he's like, they were saying it was all my birthday and all of this other stuff. And I was like, yeah, I think I was the one that started the meme of that. And he like looked at me with such disappointment. It was like when you tell your dad you're coming out of the closet type stuff. I was like, I'm sorry, it was just a meme. We had like the spooky X-Files music in the back, and we were just memeing it, and people took it way too far. You know, and then yeah. But I didn't get him followed for that, but I did get it was more of a like, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed, Hexo. Why did you do that? All alts are Ponzi's? Okay. Hex smart contract is so badass, paying your future self. True. Yeah. When all hell breaks loose, I just tend to zoom out. However, the old Hex chart was taken away, so now all I've got to look into Hex, combined Hex ROI versus everything else. Yeah, well, I wish we could get the combined Hex chart. That'd be nice. I don't know where what's their names? The Maxi guys, Maximalist guys, have that combined Hex chart. That'd be nice. It was just a meme. Yeah, it was just a meme, Ma. It was just a meme. Wait, you told your dad you were coming out of the closet? No. I was just, you know, I was trying to, you know, that's probably how they feel. I'm guessing. I'm still in the closet. I told you I was closeted. You know, I'm a closeted person. I staked 100,000 Hex to come out 2034 on my daughter's 18th birthday. We gonna celebrate. Nice, dude. Nice. Let's see. These dips get me going a little crazy at times. I think we all have to be slightly crazy to have gone full Hex. But hey, what can you do? Yeah, Ash, I mean, dude. It's, there's times when I remember when we were talking about when we'd see a penny Hex, right? And nobody would believe that we'd be at a penny Hex, including me. And look where we're at now. Now we're crying that we're at 1.4 pennies. So at some point, you know, when we call out that we want to see $1 or $2 or $10, at some point, in my opinion, no financial advice, none here, that we probably see those things. And, you know, when we go down, when we get hit at $10 and we're back down to $1, you know, and everybody's crying, we're at $1. Are you kidding me, Hexo? You told me to get in at 9. I'm going to be like, guys, we got in at freaking 1 penny. What are you talking about? You got in at 1 penny. You're crying about, you know, being at $1. Well, you know what? You told me to. Right. P-die. All right. Same old recycled FUD. Daughter's address is selling. Yeah. If you give someone money for 7 years, they keep it legally. So he tricked the public with staking. What? I don't know. I don't understand the question or the statement there. If I give someone money for 7 years, they can legally keep it. Okay. I've never seen that law, but okay. Where's RG? I don't know. Probably on his channel. Any one of these furus would love to post about the OA or daughter selling. Yeah. No path. Let's see. By rotate to Bitcoin, you mean unstake and keep missing out on generating more Hex. I'll pass. Yeah, if I'm gonna sell and get into more crypto, then I've lost my way. Right? Like, I'm in it to make money now, and the rest of, you know, the stuff that I'm not planning on making money with, it's gonna just be restaked because I know that it in the long term it'll probably make way more money. I'm not selling. I'd rather let it go to 0 than sell lower than the gays who already sold. Me too, Igor. Me too. Also derivative of the blockchain, the 3 that will make it are on top now. One day, though, when Bitcoin gets hit again and MCD comes out with its own chain, then alts will be legit. I don't know what MCD is, but sure. Does anyone know what happened to Crypto Weekly Review Wolfpack YouTuber? No, I didn't even know it was a thing. So it was the guys that sold, right? Yeah. Let me see. Well, I'm down 91% on this coin. What is he talking about? Who? Doing some math and making Bitcoin come out is the same as drawing yourself a picture of pony. True. Who bought PX under a penny? It was hard, and the latest FUD was demoralizing. Bought more. F it at this point. 2 years plus joining the Hexkins. Hey, Cody Polly. Yeah, smart move. I just like to troll Hexo. Well, thanks. Well, we got a green candle on the daily in the first 2 minutes. How long can we keep it, boys? How long can we keep this green candle? All right. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Mitra guy. Oh, he took in like $10 million or something. I don't know. Let's see. Eventually, everyone will be tokenized when that happens. McD, a McDonald's token. Oh, okay. Bottom signals are starting to come out. Well, that's one of the things that I kind of feel too. But I mean, dude, I've been feeling bottom signals since like 2023, right? Early 2023. So I'm done predicting when the bottom is in. I'm just happy when it will be out and we'll be doing something else, because it's not fun. Hexo pump, yeah, we got a Hexo pump on the way. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. When you see a Fortune 500 have its own coin, it's legit. Maybe. Some of these guys do not have any game theory, as we've seen recently. Nobody, I get, sometimes I guess if it's backed by something, sure. But all right, guys. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow. If you guys want, go ahead and go subscribe over to the Twitters. Go subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. I think Maddie is doing a stream right now of the HEX conference, so go over there. If you guys don't want to, hey, don't. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot. Okay, I'm just saying, if you guys want, the conference I think starts today, and go check it out. I will see you guys tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern.